last parking spot when I was trying to come home from work. And at first I got really mad at her, but then I thought about it, and I said, you know what, Stephanie, you don't know what her day was like. Maybe her boss yelled at her. Maybe she spilled coffee all over herself. And now her car is gonna get keyed tonight. So, you just really have to think about what others are going through. Yeah, I keep seeing those advertisements for those escape room places. I don't know if you've done this, but that's where you pay someone to lock you in the back room of a strip mall. That's girls' safety rule number 1. Don't get locked in the back room of a strip mall. It's the beginning of every unsolved mysteries. She was last seen looking for a bathroom in a Walmart. Never heard from her again. Plus, I'm pretty sure we already had an escape room. It's called the Ross checkout line. Has anyone made it out of there in under 25 minutes? But I'm a single girl in my 30s, so that's evidence I already know how to escape. You put me on a bad date and I will escape room out of there like that. But I've actually done some math on this, and it's like $15 to play a game of escape room. So I just booked the last game of the night, and I don't escape. That is the cheapest rent in town. I show up with a pillow and a blanket, and I'm like, hey, if I don't figure this out by 7 a.m., send a clue in with some coffee and a donut, please, all right? Thank you. But have you checked rents lately? Rents are insane. Rents are so high that gay people are moving back into closets. I keep getting invited to a lot of that destination stuff, you know, the destination birthdays, destination weddings, destination bachelorette parties. When did other people's life choices start dictating our sky miles and vacation time? If you're having a destination birthday, you're celebrating literally the most basic thing about you, all right? We all have a birthday. Every year. If you're not having one every year, you're dead. Why do I have to go on a girls' trip with a bunch of girls I can't stand just because you lived this year? Let's just go to a bar, get drunk, make out with the bartender, like I do on my birthday. And Tuesdays. And girls, when you get married, that is going to be the most incredible day of your life. That is the day you marry the person of your dreams, or that you've settled for. Me going through airport customs is not going to make this day any better for you. And some of you bitches are on your second destination weddings. I am not climbing up the side of a hill in Costa Rica a third time, Becky. You are making this one work. 2 and we're through, okay? But I do have a plan. I'm getting revenge. I'm having a destination funeral. You only get one of those. And it's going to be horribly difficult to get to. I'm not talking about a tight connection in the Atlanta airport difficult. I'm talking about canoeing down a river in the Amazon with my dead body strapped to the back. And I'm not getting cremated or embalmed. So you're just going to have a stinky Stephanie carcass back there attracting all kinds of crap. You'll all be wearing matching t-shirts in neon that you can totally wear again. They're gonna say things like, Stephanie's super fun destination funeral, and ding dong, the bitch is gone. Stephanie got the death sentence. You'll be Instagramming live the entire time. Hashtag Stephanie's dead, hashtag no filter, hashtag no coffin. Your gift bag will just be a shovel, because I spent my entire funeral funding your 33rd destination birthday wedding. And if you're thinking, Stephanie, you'll be dead, what are you going to do if we don't show up? I am this petty alive. Wait till I'm dead and have eternity to haunt your asses, okay? It will happen. Just moved here. Love Savannah. Everyone keeps telling me how there's no open container law, which, with all due respect, I spent the last 15 years in South Florida. That's open container, open carry, open warrant. The least dangerous thing I've done the last 15 years, drink a vodka soda on the sidewalk. The most dangerous thing that I've done, lived in Florida, okay? You've Googled Florida man, I've dated him, all right? I'm mentioned in an article, unidentified woman, you're welcome, that's me. Florida is like the pocket lint you find in your pocket. You don't know how it got there, but it's really gross when you touch it. They are always filming an episode of Dateline in Florida. They're not investigating anything. They just stand out in front of a Walmart with a camera crew, and they wait for a guy to come out with a roll of duct tape, trash bags, and bleach. They're like, go, follow that man. Florida is an urban legend that has just come true. I lived there for 5 days, I'm like, fuck it, I believe in Bigfoot now. Entire time I lived in Florida, I never had laundry in my house. Which means to do my laundry, I had to do some things, and by things I mean sleep with men. You want to pick me up in a bar, don't buy me a drink, tell me you have a Maytag side by side. That is hot. Front load, I'm on it. Seriously, I'll be like, let's go back to my place, rip the sheets off my bed, take them back to your place, and wash them. I kept a relationship going an extra 30 minutes one time because my towels weren't dry. You can call that prostitution, I call it intuition, alright? Say what you want, but I must have been good at something because my shit got folded. And it wasn't all for me, he got something out of it. I mean, I could hand wash it or hand job it. One way we both get a toss and a fluff. I'm a little old-fashioned, I refuse to get rid of cable. I had to fight for cable when I was a kid, that wasn't just something that you had. And cable offers things that streaming doesn't. You can just fall into a black hole of television with cable. My favorite show to watch, a little show called I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant. It's on TLC, and the L stands for learning. So just think about that for a minute. You've never watched this show, here's the premise. A lady eats a gas station burrito. She thinks she has food poisoning. She sneezes and a baby comes out. And then she goes, I didn't know I was pregnant. They interview the ladies on the show and they all say the same thing. They ask them, did you have any signs that you were pregnant? And they all say, well, I didn't get my period for 9 months. I gained 40 pounds. And every now and then, the shape of a small human foot would move across my stomach. But no, there were no signs that I was pregnant. This isn't a one-time special. This is a TV series that was on for years. 36 episodes, 2 women an episode. You do the math, but we have a problem in America. This was happening so much that they had themes. I didn't know I was pregnant on a boat. I didn't know I was pregnant on a plane. I didn't know I was pregnant on a train. This is the Dr. Seuss of I didn't know I was pregnant. But my personal favorite was I didn't know I was pregnant on the toilet. Now, I've never had a child, but I've never gone to the bathroom thinking I would have a bowel movement and ended up with a baby. I've never had, I've never thought I'm going to drop a massive number 2 and then gave birth to a child. But I do worry sometimes because I think God's funny. Maybe he has a sense of humor. And one day I'm in the office and I'm feeling a little gassy. And I think I'll let a silent but deadly out. And then a baby comes out. Because I know the rule on smelt it, dealt it, but what's the rule on birth that raised it? Thank you, Savannah